Edward, the blue engine, was having a lovely day. His trains had been as punctual as always, and he was now enjoying a well-deserved drink. But as he sat dozing, he suddenly took note of a row of trucks nearby. They were being shunted away by a small black tank engine. This engine had arrived to help run the yards before Thomas had arrived on the island. Edward hadn't seen them for quite some time. "Hello there," he smiled happily. The little engine froze and grew silent. "I say," began Edward, but before he could say any more, the little engine scurried away. Poor Edward felt very confused. "I didn't know that other engine was still about," he mused to Henry a short while later. "What, that old scruffy tank engine?" murmured Henry. "I hardly noticed them myself. They just disappear into the background. They're not much for conversation either." "Do you not speak with them?" asked Edward. "Never have," sniffed Henry. "I don't think the others have either. But why will we? Just a tank engine after all, but at least it knows its place. A rare thing today considering how obnoxious that Thomas is." Edward shot Henry a look. "Really, Henry, I am ashamed of you. That poor engine must think us all horrid." The guard's whistle blew before Edward could say any more, and he rolled away deep in thought. "What a shame, what a shame," the old engine puffed himself. "And I don't even know their name." For the rest of the day, whenever he was in or around the yard, Edward kept a vigilant eye out for the little engine. "Have you lost something, Edward?" peeped Thomas. "No, I was looking for that other little engine," replied Edward. "What, that odd job engine who never says anything?" laughed Thomas. "Good luck with that. They're so silent it's as if they're invisible engine. You'll sooner find Gordon pulling trucks," he added cheekily, as he hurried away to arrange the train. Edward just sighed. He had hoped to at least find out the engine's name, but to no avail. "Never mind, old boy," comforted his driver. "Remember, there is always one way to find answers." Edward suddenly smiled. "Of course," he cheered, as he puffed happily away. Next day, the little engine had just marshaled some empty coaches into the carriage shed. They were just about to slip away when Edward came puffing up. "Hello again," called Edward. "Please don't be alarmed." The little engine felt ready to run off again, but seeing the look on the old engine's face made it give a pause. "I just wanted to apologize for the other day," explained Edward. "I didn't mean to upset you. I just wanted to say hello." The little engine said nothing, but it made no effort to move, much to Edward's relief. "I do wish," the old engine continued, "to apologize for never having said hello before. You're so quiet that I never quite noticed you were around. I hope you can forgive me, Marklin." The little engine was very surprised. Edward knew its name. "The Fat Controller told me," explained Edward with a chuckle. "Anyways, I'll leave you now," but before Edward could finish, the little engine whistled happily. "Peep, peep, peep." Now it was Edward's turn to be surprised, but his shock quickly gave way to laughter. "I hope this means all is forgiven," he smiled. All was forgiven. From that day on, Edward and Marklin remained good friends. Marklin still doesn't speak, as they are that sort of engine, and I'm sorry to say none of the other engines on the railway paid him any heed. But Marklin doesn't seem to mind. A friend like Edward is all they need. Edward is delighted, and whenever the two engines see each other, Edward is always sure to give a whistle for Marklin, the invisible engine.